Welcome back. The storm system we've been watching is causing some big problems for neighboring states.
But so far, we've dodged the worst of it. Gard joins us with your Weather Authority forecast.
Thanks, guys. We've really dodged the worst of it so far. We do have a tornado watch in effect across the North Shore and parts of southern Mississippi. This is only until 5 p.m., so this is fairly close to expiring. But we're starting to see some stronger storms popping up just to the north of us, and then we're also watching some of that storm activity down along the coast right now. We do have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect, one over to the west of us, and then we are seeing that one just north of Tangipahoa Parish. So that's the strongest storm that we're seeing out there right now, and it is just headed over 55 right now. So if you are headed that direction, northbound on 55 out of Tangipahoa, be very cautious as this is crossing the road there. But that's about all that we're seeing in terms of very strong storms near us. The rest of this rainfall is just light to moderate rain coming in waves, and we'll continue to see that throughout the evening. That severe weather threat, though, is not over. We have seen it decrease from where we were earlier in the day. We had an enhanced risk across the North Shore and in southern Mississippi. Now we have been downgraded to that level 2 risk. This is still going to last into the late evening hours. Around 2 a.m., we'll start to see all of that shower activity subside, but we still could see a couple of heavy storms, damaging winds with some of those stronger storms, and we can't rule out a few tornadoes as well, spinning up as these appear. So right now, here's what we're looking at across the region. Most of that heaviest rainfall and tornado activity well to the east of us. We do still have this tornado watch in effect. And notice where this cold front lines up. We're starting to see those storms popping up ahead of that front. And we do have another severe thunderstorm just to the west where that is starting to make its way eastward. So we still have another round of storms coming. Even though it seems to be lightening up out there a bit, we are going to see these coastal showers start to move inland over the next couple of hours. Storm reports, we really haven't seen much down in southeastern Louisiana and southern Mississippi. Everything has been just to the north of us. We've seen wind damage reports, a couple of tornado reports, and heavy rainfall as well as hail reports. So we still have a ways to go, though, with this threat. We have waves of storms, so by the time we start to see these coastal storms making their way on shore, it's going to be well after nightfall. So you do still want to be aware as we go into this evening and have ways to get those alerts, especially if we get some stronger storms in that line that will move through by tomorrow morning. We'll see sunshine Wednesday. And then Thursday, things are going to cool down as we see some strong northerly winds moving in. So it's substantially better by the time we get through the middle of this week. And I think a lot of what's helped us out with this severe scenario are those sea surface temperatures. You can see how cool it is just along the coast there because we had that very cool stint of weather just a couple weeks ago around the holidays. So it's keeping our sea surface temperatures down. So as those storms are coming off the Gulf there, they're going over this cold water, and that helps inhibit all of that storm activity. So even though the storm environment's still pretty good through this evening, it's not helping at all that those sea surface temperatures are so cool. So that'll all move out that storm environment that's primed for that tornadic activity by tomorrow. We still could see a couple of stronger storms tonight, though. So slight risk. That hatched risk is now up to the northeast of us. That's where that strong tornado possibility is. So that is good news. That means that tornado threat has gone down a bit, but we still can't rule out a few spin-up tornadoes as that secondary line of storms moves through. Now, we do have a flash flood watch in effect as well. This is until tomorrow morning because as we see those waves of storms, we still could get some rainfall. We've already seen a lot of that rain, mostly in parts of the North Shore. We had over a ½ an inch of rain. The rest of us mainly trace amounts around 1/10 of an inch. But we could pick up more, maybe an inch more, especially for the North Shore where they already saw that rainfall. So we can't rule out the possibility for some street flooding, and a lot of the grounds are very saturated out there, so that water is just going to run off. So any of those storms we see through overnight could cause some issues for flooding. It's very dreary out there regardless of that rain. We have hit and miss showers and those gusty southerly winds. We're in the mid-70s, all of that moisture and humidity, 90% humidity, and sustained winds of 20 miles an hour. So it's been very, very windy. Our lows today were in the 60s and 70s, so it was already a warm start. We even broke that record low. That was 63 originally, set in 2004, so we broke that by 5 degrees today. We're going to continue to see those temperatures into the low 70s overnight and high 60s. Now, we are going to have a cooling trend once this system makes its way through. We'll see lots of sunshine into the 60s by Friday, a little bit of rebound into the weekend, but we don't have to worry about rain again until the end of the weekend and start of next week, guys. But we still have to monitor that severe weather threat the rest of this evening. It's not over yet, and it is going to be overnight now, so still making sure that your notifications are turned on to get those weather alerts.
Good advice right there.
Right.
I mean,
life-saving advice.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.